No matter how unbreakable you think something is, a horse will figure out a way to break it. Hello, welcome to Tim Anderson Horse Training. Today I'm going to take you along with me as I fix this wall back here that a horse kicked and kicked the boards out of the guide. And I'm also going to be installing 2 feeders. So stick with me and we'll get started. So I posted a video of when I built these stalls, and I've actually been very happy with them. When a horse kicks it, it'll give a little bit. It'll give a little bit, but it doesn't give a lot. And what I want is the horse, for the wall to be solid enough that when the horse kicks it, that it doesn't feel good and he doesn't want to kick it, but not so solid that when he does kick it, he's going to hurt himself the first time. And some horses just tend to be stall kickers. I've had some that just kick for no reason, and usually those I try to keep them out. If they're that unhappy in a stall, I really don't want them in a stall. So I'm really happy with how the stalls came along, how I built them. And I will put a link to that video so you can watch it up here in the corner. And for now, this horse that was in this stall kicked these 2 boards out of the track, and I'll show you how I'm going to fix it. I'll start by taking these 2 vertical boards off. Everything is screwed together. Okay, so I have those 2 vertical boards off. I have a screw in this top board on each end. That's the only board that I have a screw in. I'll go ahead and pull those out. Okay, so now I have all the screws taken out. The boards are just laying in the track. So now I just pull the boards up out of the track until I can get to these lower ones. I'm going to stack them in the order that they're in here so I can put them back in the same order. I don't know that it makes any difference, but just in case it does. Okay, now that I have all the boards taken out, I'll bend the track back like it needs to be. Okay, so I got my track roughly bent back. There's still some kind of squiggly, it's a little bit rough. So I'm gonna take a board and put a hammer on it and beat some of that out. Okay, that looks pretty close. I'll slide my boards back in and see how it looks. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Still a little bit ripply here, but it's not bad. I've been thinking of ways to prevent this from happening again. One of the things I thought I could do is run a self-tapping screw all the way through both sides of the track and the board on every board. Another thing I thought of that I could do was take another piece of the 1x here and put it all the way in the corner like this, and then run a screw in every board. And I think both those would help prevent this from happening again. But this is we've been here a year, I only have 2 places like this. So normally when I have a horse that's kicking or causing trouble, I move them to prevent this from happening all over the place. So I don't think this is really a major enough problem for me to do either one of those two. It's not that either one of them's hard, but all of those things are going to stiffen the wall up a lot more. And I don't know that I really want to do that. So I think for now, I'm going to put it back like it was. I'll put these vertical boards back on, and then we'll get to hanging the feeders. So I didn't keep track of which board went in which place, but I don't think it really matters. And I'll repeat that for the other one. Knock some of the cobwebs off of it. Guess I should have done that before I started. There, I think that looks pretty good. Back ready for another horse. And now I'll hang a corner feeder in one of the stalls. So right now I have these buckets hanging in the stalls that I've been putting their food in, and it never fails. Most of the horses end up just throwing it in the air and dumping it on the floor. So I've been experimenting with a few different things, and what I have found that seems to work pretty good is going with these corner feeders. So I'm going to take this down. I'll show you how I install this corner feeder in this corner, and I actually install it at pretty low. I've done some tests, kind of my random tests to see what the horses seem to do better at, and I'm actually going to install it about this high. It seems that they pull less food out of it that way. They're more comfortable eating out of it that way. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to install this feeder right here in the corner. Start by getting this out of the way. I don't look too bad. I actually used to be a licensed electrical contractor, but definitely never a carpenter. But I think that's going to work just fine. So thank you for coming along with me today for doing a few repairs around the barn and then a little bit of improvement. Trying to bring you in and let you see what goes on around here. It's not all riding by no means. Somebody has to do the feeding and the maintenance and fix things when horses tear stuff up like those walls. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Until next time, thank you for watching.